Hey G Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool music right here, and basically what this is a smart tower fan. If you guys remember, I actually reviewed another one from this brand before, which is basically the same exact thing. But the main difference about this one is the fact that it does have a built-in Wi-Fi option, so that way you can connect it onto the app. And also in the past, if you guys remember, I actually reviewed a few other products from this brand, like space heaters, tower fans, and also like air purifier as well. But first, let me actually open this up to show you guys what the inside looks like. All right, so once you guys open up, this is what the inside looks like. So you see the packaging and everything is actually very similar to the original version that is not the smart Wi-Fi option. But if you see right here, they label how the remote controls are right here. This side right here, we do have the user manual. And then right here, if you can see, we do have the quick starter guide. And we do have everything else right here, like the tower fan and etc. So let's take everything out first. Here's the remote control. So let's take it out first. So when you guys take out the remote control, if you can see, it's basically the same exact design as the original version. We have like the power button, the plus and minus button, sliding option, mode button, oscillating option, and a timer button. And when you guys first use the remote control, you need to pull out the bottom part here, so that way you can start using it. So we'll use the remote control in a second, but let's take everything out first. So we have the bottom of the leg right here, or the base. And right underneath that, we do have the actual tower fan. So let's take that out. Alright, so right there we do have the bottom base, and then right here we do have the tower fan. So let's take off the wrapper first. Alright, so once you guys take it out, here is basically what the tower fan looks like. So we do have the brand logo in the bottom, we have the fan in the middle. Top part right here we do have the display screen, and we have all different buttons on here as well. So if you can see the way how they designed this one is actually very similar to the original version. Like I mentioned, it does have like the app control option or something, but we'll test it out in a second. If you can see in the back, we also have the handle part right here for you guys to carry around really easily. And they do give you guys a little slot, so that way you can put the remote control inside to keep it all organized. So that way you guys know where is it every single time. The back part, they do give you guys the option to actually open up this part right here. So that way if you guys need to clean off the dust or something, you do have the option. You probably need to get like a screwdriver to unscrew it first in order to pull it out. And then here is what the bottom part looks like. So when you guys set up the bottom of the base, you just want to screw this part in, and I'll show you guys how to set it up in a second. But right here, we do have the cable that's been plugged in to activate it. And that is basically everything that's on the tower fan. So first, I'm actually set up the bottom of the base to show you guys how to set it up. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the part together like this. Make sure it goes all the way in. Make sure it snaps in on both sides. Once you guys snap it in, then you can set it up. So what I'm gonna do is put the cable through the hole in the middle. Once you guys do that, you guys can fit the bottom part like this. And once you guys put it in, you want to twist it to lock it in place, just like that. And it's all set. So once you guys set the bottom part, that is basically what it looks like. And if you guys notice on the bottom, we do have a non-slip material. So that way when you guys put it on the ground, it won't move around. And that way it won't scratch the surface when you guys do put it on the ground as well. If you guys notice on the bottom, they give you guys 2 slots for you guys to put the cable through to organize the cable. So I'll use it in the back. So you want to just go like this. Do one side like this, and other side like this. And it's all set. So once you guys finish that, then you can plug in the cable and start using it. And like I mentioned, for this tower fan, it does have a smart app control. So you guys want to download the Dreo app, D-R-E-O app. So that way you can connect it together. So here is basically what the app looks like. So I already have a fan set right here because I tested one in the past, like I mentioned. But if you guys want to add a new one, you're going to click on plus. And you guys want to find the device that you have, unless you guys have Bluetooth set up. You can see right here, I found the device instantly. So I want to connect it. So I tell you guys to press and hold that button for 5 seconds. All right, so I found the device. So what I tell you guys to do next is connect it under 2.4 wireless network. So I'm actually do that first. All right, so it's connecting. And I found the device, so it's all connected now. So now we can use the remote control, or you can do manual control, or you can use app control as well. So here's basically what the app looks like once you guys finish setting up. So you can control everything that's on the remote control and also on the actual device as well. Let's test out the app to see when it actually works. So we turn it on. That works. So currently we have a normal mode. If you guys want to change the different mode on here, you guys can change that on the actual app, or you can do it manually on the device or the remote control as well. So there's a total of 4 different modes. There's normal mode, natural mode, sleep mode, and auto mode. So this is normal. Here is natural. Here is sleep. If you see the screen just turned off by itself because of the power saving mode, and also because it's on sleeping mode, that way it actually turns off like the light and everything, so that way you fall asleep easier. And then here's auto mode. And then currently we do have it in speed level 4. If you guys bring it down, now we have it in speed level 1. So the maximum is speed level 4 and the lowest is speed level 1. And for this part, it does have a timer option. So we just press the timer button. If you guys notice the app, it gives you guys the option to select how long you guys want, not just by hours, by minute as well, which is actually pretty cool because the original version only gives you guys the button to press by hour. And the maximum timer on here is 8 hours. Even though the app says 11 hours, the maximum is 8. So if you guys set it to 8 hours, it pops on right there, 8 hours. If you see on the app, it shows you guys how much longer you guys have as well. So if you guys want to stop it, just press the stop button and that will turn it off. And then obviously if you guys want to turn on the oscillating option, you can turn it on here. And if you guys can see, the product starts moving left and right. And then the way how you guys turn on the sliding mode on here is by pressing the bottom button. You can see right here, we do have the mute option. So if you guys want to mute it, that turns on the sliding option. And you do have the option to turn on or turn off the auto off display screen option. If you can see right above the mute button. If you guys can see on top, they also provide you guys a user manual. So that way, if you guys ever lose it, it'll always be here. And if you guys scroll down, it gives you guys the option to use Alexa or Google Assistant. So let's test it out to see when it actually works. So I want to connect the device first. So when you guys connect the device, it will ask you guys to go onto the Alexa app. So that we can add the skill on here. All right, so we got connected. Let's test it out. Alexa, turn off tower fan.
Okay.
All right. Alexa, turn on tower fan.
Okay.
So you can see it definitely does work. And if you guys want to increase speed on here, you guys can do that as well. Set tower fan speed to 4.
Okay.
Set tower fan speed to 1.
Okay.
All right. So you see it definitely does work. So you do have the option to turn it on or turn it off, change different speed, and turn on or turn off the oscillating option on here, which is really cool. But now let's bring the camera a little bit closer to show you guys what the product looks like from close up. So here is basically actually looks like from up close. So let's turn it on. That is level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. And definitely control it using remote control. If you guys turn on the oscillating option, that will move it left and right. If you guys want to mute it or silent it, that basically turn on the silent option, and now you guys don't hear any noise when we press the button. If you guys change different mode on here, currently we have an auto mode. Now we have normal. This is natural. And then sleep mode. If you guys want to turn on the timer option, the maximum is 8. But if you guys can hear, when we turn on the lowest speed level on here, it is pretty quiet. But if you guys turn on the max, it does get really loud. But you can also feel like the air that's coming out is actually pretty strong. But if you guys notice, the size of the fan is actually pretty small. It's actually not that big compared to a lot of other tower fans, which is pretty cool. So that way you can save a lot of space. So this is what the product looks like from the front. Let me show you the back. So here's basically what the product looks like from the back. We do have the handle part in the back for you guys to lift it up. And they give you guys a little slot for you to put in the remote control like this. So that way everything is all organized. And that is basically what the back part looks like. So you can see when we actually test everything on here, it definitely does work. For the manual control option, the remote control option, the app control option, and also the voice control option as well. So you definitely have a lot of options for you guys to control it based on how you guys want to. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this tower fan, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want or need one of these, especially if you guys are trying to look for a high quality smart tower fan. We're giving you guys the option to use like the app control, the voice control, and also everything that you basically get from a normal tower fan, like the oscillating option, the different speed level, the different mode, and also like different controls like the remote control or also the manual control as well. Then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.